I'm proud of how hard they're playing. We're moving the ball. We just got to get better field position and tackle. The defense is playing good, but our special teams tackling is not good. And this is a great special teams team. So we get the ball coming out of half. We want to get to half, come out and make some adjustments and play.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach's comments brought to you by McDonald's. Go by the Glasgow McDonald's. Enjoy a McDonald's meal today. We are at halftime in the first round of the Class 6A football playoffs here in Radcliffe, Kentucky, with a score here at the break. North Hardin 21, Barren County 6. When we come back, we'll have the Edmonton State Bank halftime report as you're listening to Barren County Trojan football, presented by Don Franklin Glasgow on Nash 103.7. As we get set for the second half, the North Hardin Trojans leading the Barren County Trojans 21-6 here in the first round of the state high school football playoffs. And we haven't mentioned the crowd tonight. We have several fans that's made it up to support the Barren County Trojans.
Good crowd across the way, two-sided stadium, so it makes it easier to socially distance your fan bases and also your different members of the same fans or the same school. The other district, I'll give you that score real quick. Okay. Meade County's up 7-3 over Central. Or not the other district game.
Right.
Is what I meant to say.
And the winner of this game will play the winner of that game next Friday night. Not sure where that game, if it's North Hardin, it'll probably be here.
Yeah.
If it's Barren County, is it possible it could be at Barren County next week?
I don't know.
I'm not sure how that lines up.
I guess you stay with the seeds at that point.
Okay,
you wouldn't go back with the
that's
RPI.
right. We are the 4 seed, and so we would go to the 2 or 3 if Central Hardin wins. They're the 2. Meade County's the 3. Is that right?
I think it's the other way around.
To have it mixed up. Meade County's the 2, and well, we'd go to Meade.
Yeah, it's
they're
Meade,
the 2 seed. But if North Hardin wins, it'll be here. All right, Trojans will get the football. That's Barren County Trojans. As we start the Farmers RECC Jackie Brown Memorial second half kickoff. And this one's coming to the near side. It's caught. And not much on a kickoff return, but it was Gage Allen on the near sideline around the 23, 24-yard line.
Pretty much hit when he caught it. Good coverage by North Hardin.
Barren County will take over first and 10 at the
This third quarter brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. You're listening to 103.7 Nash WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow, and online at nash1037.com. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer and Chad Withrow. Matthew Clark's in the studios, handling controls and score updates for us tonight. Just underway, third quarter. Trojans of Barren County moving from right to left. And here's Bowie. And, boy, the defense collapsed quickly on Ryan Shirley. He had nowhere to go.
Gave it to Shirley, and as soon as Shirley got there, Alex White hit him hard.
Going to be a loss on the play of a couple of yards, close to 3.
Shirley a little banged up, limping off the field there, off the sideline, replaced by Bradshaw. I mean, they, like I've said, they hit you hard, and really we've been lucky to hang on to the ball in a few situations, and that was one of them.
So Shirley out for the moment, and Donovan Bradshaw in to replace Ryan Shirley. Bowie, and he's going to pitch it over to the right side. It is Withrow on the far side of the field.
Maybe be lucky to get back to the
I'm not sure if he got anything.
Withrow on the carry.
And
had to make
marker's not being moved any.
Had to make a move to really avoid a huge loss, honestly.
No gain on the play.
We faked it to the first guy through, who I think that was Bradshaw, and then flipped it backwards to Gavin, and they're swarming. At some point, you have to be able to take advantage of their overplaying on you, whether that's a screen or whether that gets something a little bit down the field. But they're really collapsing right now on us.
3 receivers out on the left side for the Trojans of Barren County. Bowie. And he's going to put it in the air, and it is going to be way overthrown. We're going to have a flag on the play, defensive interference. Jamarcus Miley got pulled down before he could get to the ball.
Yeah, great job by Bowie just to get it out of there, and he just threw it up, knew where Jamarcus was going to be, and that's an example of the play calling, really, that I just talked about. You have to get the ball down the field, or they're just going to pressure you and keep coming, stacking the box, and maybe that opens it up a little bit. Obviously, we get a first down with the penalty on North. That's 6 for 60 penalties for them.
So that will place the football at Barren County's own 36-yard line. Miley and Murphy here on the near side. Gage Allen split out wide to the right. Bradshaw and With throw in the backfield, and here's Bowie. Hands it off to Bradshaw. And nothing there.
On the carry.
So now it brings up 3rd down and 10.
No gain.
Here's an updated score on the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Open a Coke and enjoy the game. Bowling Green 21, Greenwood 0. Late in the second period. Clinton County 6, Edmondson County 3 at the end of the first quarter. That's in that 2A playoff game. Of course, Greenwood Bowling Green's in 5A. Bowie trips to the left. Looks. Guns a throw. Almost intercepted.
That was right
at the 50-yard line.
Lovett's hands. That was a miscommunication there. He faked the ball to the right side. The back went to the left. So it really wasn't much of a play fake. And Lovett sitting down in the center field position.
He had it, just bobbled it and dropped it.
Yeah, right there for the overthrow.
Meade County now is pulled ahead of Central Hardin 14-3. 5:53 to go in the third quarter. Third down and 10 for Barren County at their own 36. Bowie dropping back, looking, throws it. Pass is completed to Miley. And now we got a fumble. Let's see what happened.
That'll be North Hardin's ball.
Yeah, it appears that North Hardin will have it at the Barren County 41-yard line. Couldn't see who came off the bottom of the stack.
Elijah Banks, 21.
Okay.
Got it. Miley caught it, and he was kind of tackled awkwardly. It wasn't really a horse collar, but they grabbed him by the shoulder pad. It was very close, and lost the football as he got tossed around. Our second turnover of the night.
Yeah. So now the Barren defense having to come back out. Three receivers on the near side for North Hardin. Wimberly hands it off. Is that Boyd?
Yes, should be.
So Boyd will pick up about 2, maybe 3. He got it to about the 39.
Gain of 2, second and 8.
See if they change their game plan any. Up 2 scores, going more to the run. They were primarily pass the whole first half.
3 receivers here on the near side, playing the short side of the field. Comes to the near side, and the ball got away from Harris.
Wimberly's pass is incomplete, intended for Harris.
That was just a little flanker pass out wide. That was
official time call.
I'm going to have to send the kid out with an equipment issue. Heard some people talking here in front of me at halftime. These are North Hardin fans, mind you, about that very, very first play of the game, and they said that wasn't a forward pass. So not throwing salt in that wound, but you know that could have completely changed the game.
Yep. Third down and 8. And here is Wimberly dropping back, and the pass is going to be incomplete. First time we've seen a screen pass from Wimberly tonight. 4th down and 8 for North Hardin.
Take advantage of. We're getting a little pressure on him. We haven't had but 1 sack tonight. 4th down here, be a big hold for the Trojans. Got to wrap up these receivers when they try to catch it out in space.
2 receivers on each side. Boyd behind Wimberly, dropping back again, looking. You got to air this one out, and it is going to be overthrown.
A lot of arm strength, but
wow, he threw that one almost to the back of the end zone.
That was a 60-yard pass in the air, except it was 10 yards over his receiver's head. He just threw it up and said, "Go get it," but there was no way. So Trojans get it back where they gave it to North Hardin. So no harm, no foul on the fumble.
And then Barren County will have it at their own 39-yard line.
Defense has played well. Defense has really played well. I know we've given up some touchdowns, but at the same time, you got to consider where we were put into the play with those defensive stands.
Right. And here we go with 3 receivers out to the right side for Barren.
Empty backfield.
Yeah, nobody in there. Withrow goes in motion right. Snap comes to Bowie. Bowie in the option. Pitches over to Withrow. Bowie got knocked down, and then Withrow gets tackled at the 36-yard line.
Getting big hits both ways. Bowie got rid of it as soon as he got hit, but it'll be a 2-yard loss.
2nd and 12.
8:09 to play in the third quarter. North Hardin leads Barren County 21-6 here in the 6A high school football playoffs in Radcliffe. Scoring the Coca-Cola scoreboard, Metcalfe County leads Monroe County at halftime 27-6. 2nd down and 12 for Barren County. Bowie.
Reverse.
And here's the throw to Gage Allen, 40-45, trying to get up to the 50, and to be tackled in North Hardin territory at the 47-yard line.
That was a reverse flip back to the quarterback pass to Gage Allen, picked up 14 and a first down.
So Zaxby's first down.
Get us across midfield into North Hardin territory.
Ryan Shirley is back on the field now for Coach Jackson Arnett.
That was a good little play. That's tough to do in a little bitty space. You really kind of just are flipping it within about a 8-yard box while North Hardin's trying to apply pressure. So well executed to get a first down.
As the Trojans bring Withrow in motion, he's going to pitch it over to Withrow, and struggling gets some yardage. It'll be a loss on the play.
Loss of about 4.
Yeah.
Tackle behind the line.
That's really a lateral, so I'm putting it down as a run there.
Loss of 4. 2nd and 14.
So 2nd down and 14 for Barren County as they're backed up to their own 48-yard line now.
In a way, we're trying some of the similar plays as North Hardin. It's just their defense is so quick, they collapse on us, and by the time we get our footing and look upfield, we've got blue shirts in our face.
Yep. Barren County, 2 receivers here on the near side. That's Murphy and Gage Allen.
Yes.
Here's Bowie. He's going to air it out down the right side. It is going to be a flag on the play. We had a double flag coming out.
Yeah, that's the correct call.
Yeah.
21 Banks is throwing his hands up and throwing a fit that he got a flag thrown on him, but he never turned around and made a play on the ball, and he just face guarded Miley. So what we did again was we just ran the go route and drew the flag. That was more so, Miley almost came down with it, but that was a chance just to get a penalty and continue to move the ball down the field. Another first down for the Trojans.
Let's see where they got to get the chains moved. Puts it at the 37, looks like.
Has interference.
It's not a spot foul like it is in other leagues.
No.
But it still moves the ball and gets you some positive yardage.
It appeared like it should have been further down, but
I guess it's from the original line of scrimmage. You just move it ahead 10.
Yeah. Coming in motion is Miley to the left. Bowie. Now Miley goes back right, and then handoff coming to Ryan Shirley. Shirley trying to go forward with it. Crosses the 35 to about the 33-yard line.
He has some little holes to run in tonight, but he's bulldozing his way to a 4-yard gain there, close to a 5.
So 2nd down and about 6.5. We're down at the 5:30 mark of the third quarter.
not to say this prematurely, but a touchdown here makes it interesting, doesn't it?
It does.
We've maintained our composure, and we have to continue to do so on this drive.
Trojans a little different look here as Miley goes in motion right. Bowie hands it off to Shirley, bouncing off the left side, and
Shirley
be tackled around the 32, maybe the 31.
Tackle by Lund.
Couldn't quite find that seam. That hole closed very quickly.
Our game. 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4 for Barren County at the North Hardin 31-yard line.
2 plays to get a long 4.
4.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Barren down 21-6. Got Miley in the backfield.
Back under center and more of a wishbone formation.
Set, yeah. And Bowie hands it off to Miley. Miley trying to break to the left side. He gets shoestring tackled at the 25. He had some running room.
Yeah, tried to make a move out in space, but you just really can't do that. You just kind of try to outrun him to the corner. But he needed 4, got 4.
Yep, got a Zaxby's first down.
I mean, you can go back on that point. You can make a move out in space, but in that situation, Miley's got the speed. He needs to use it and just try to beat the guy to the corner instead of like breaking down in front of him and trying to juke him.
Yeah. Miley is split out wide to the right.
Back in the wishbone.
And
Wildcat. Sorry.
Yeah, here's Withrow. Withrow trying to make a cut. He's going to get tackled for a loss of about 3 yards.
It looked like, I don't know for certain, but Miley was cutting back across the field. It looked like it was almost designed to be an option and an option reverse, and Gavin decided to keep it. Loss of 8.
Yeah, it pushes them back to the 30. Let's see where they spot the 33-yard line.
Maybe not 8, maybe more 6, but now's not the place to go backwards. You know, Corbin had a great little 25-yard gain early from that spot. He's seldom used, but it'd be a good time to throw it across the middle there when they're concentrating on others.
Yep. Miley coming to motion left. Bowie looking. Throws it downfield. It is going to be, is it caught?
No.
Oh, boy.
Had a chance at it.
He had double coverage. I couldn't tell if he pulled it in or not. That's a great play, though. Just couldn't finish.
Yeah, he threw it into double coverage. You got the safety back there.
3rd and 16 for Barren County.
Gage tried to make a nice play, just couldn't haul it in. But so you're 3rd and a long way here. Don't fault the play call there. Taking a chance, you got to take a chance. Now you got to get the first down in 2 plays.
Yeah. Gage Allen on the right side. Murphy, Miley on the left. Withrow and Shirley in the backfield with Bowie. And Bowie. Screen pass coming to Shirley.
No.
And he's not going to go enough to get a first down. He picked up a couple of yards. Didn't make up much there.
Yeah, didn't have enough time to develop. It was read well by North Hardin, and he only picked up a couple.
Gain of 2. 4th and 14.
4th and 14 for Barren.
You don't want to put your hopes and prayers on a pass interference call, but you've got to get past this stick here to give yourself a chance. So you're going to have to run at least a 16-yard route to get past the stick and give yourself a chance to pick it up when you catch it.
14.
Three receivers on the left. Snap comes to Bowie. He's going to air it out again to the right corner of the end zone. It is going to be dropped. Double coverage over there once again, but no defensive interference flag. So North Hardin will take over on downs.
There was some hand fighting there, and Jackson's arguing for the penalty, but
it was close.
Just a little incidental.
So So North Hardin takes over with 1:43 to play here in the third quarter, leading 21-6. They'll have the ball at their own 31-yard line.
That was our chance. I really think that was our chance to make this competitive and make it a game. And we've had 2 possessions right around that 30-yard line where we just haven't been able to break that barrier.
Yeah. They've got 3 receivers here on the near side. Pass is going to be caught, but nowhere to go.
Super open field tackle. Yeah. That was Aiden Miller again. Smith on the catch. And no blocking downfield, loss of 1.
Miller on the tackle, loss of 1.
Second down 11 for North Hardin.
Put it in the defense's hands. You know, you get it back quick. You got to score twice.
Boyd to the left of Wimberly. And he's going to roll out left. Wimberly. That bullet pass going out of bounds. Intended for the receiver. That was Smith or Harris. I can't see the number.
That is
3rd and 11.
Was it 8 or 2? Or am I missing it altogether?
I think it looked like 18.
18?
Lyons is a new number.
Damari Lyons.
It might have been 10, actually. You can't. There's no difference.
10 would have been Lund, so it's more likely it was Lund's.
There's no difference between an 8 and a 0 in those jerseys.
3rd and 11. Wimberly in trouble. Gets rid of the football, and it's caught on the left side of the field.
That's Harris.
And so Marcus Harris, he slid and went down right at the 31. So brings up 4th down. And about 8 yards to go for North Hardin. They're going to bring the punting unit in.
Gain of nothing much. We had some pressure in the face of Wimberly, and good job by the defense. Again, the defense, I'm telling you, has played really good tonight.
They have.
See if we can get something on this punt return. The last one was high that didn't give Jamarcus much of a chance. Regardless, let's just field it and try to get another offensive series.
Marcus Miley back at the 40-yard line for Barren County.
Fake.
And a fake punt.
And wide open.
And here we come. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, down to about the 2.
Our kids had no idea that was even taking place there. And a good call by North Hardin, to be honest with you. Wide open on the right side.
Yep. Well, that brings us to the end of the third quarter with a score. North Hardin 21, Barren County 6. Back with the fourth quarter after this break. This is Barren County Trojan football, presented by Don Franklin Glasgow on Nash 103.7.
For only $2. Prices and participation may vary.
Fourth and final quarter, Wimberly on the handoff to Boyd, coming to the near side, and flag is on the play as Boyd got it in, but let's see what the flag is all about.
It's going to be a hold on an interior lineman.
Holding against North Hardin.
And then it'll come back. That's their 8 for 80. Here's what happened on that fake punt. It was a 63-yard completion, Alex White to Jalen Sharps for 63 yards. That took him from the 33 and flipped the field all the way down to the 4. That penalty is going to back him up to the Barren County 14 now, as we are just underway here in the fourth period, down 21-6.
So backed up to the 19-yard line, as Wimberly is going to float it to the left side of the field, and it is going to be caught for a touchdown.
Wimberly, the start, 19, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was to
Sharps.
Sharp.
Trojans.
Couldn't see the number.
Wimberly.
19-yard pass.
Give him.
That is Sharp's first catch of the night.
It makes it now 27-6, North Hardin.
They've had 3 different kids complete passes, but 3 different receivers have also caught touchdowns. Got a brief pause here to reset the clock. Got that communicated up here, and we'll let North Hardin try the extra point to go up 28-6.
Caden Logston will try to keep it perfect tonight. Left-footed kicker puts it through.
Not a great snap. Good job by their holder to get it down, and see if we can find Chad down there to give us the pulse of the sideline and see what he has to say. They're on a little delay still.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Guys, you hate to see a fake punt, basically end the game for you. We were right there and getting the ball back, and that play right there just killed us. But that the fight in the kids tonight has been wonderful, and it's nice to see. But they're very good, and we've played basically toe to toe with them when we did not give it to them at the 10-yard line. But I hate to see it on a fake punt like that.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, they're the number 2 team in the state, one of the few that are undefeated for a reason. They're good, and even though they don't have their running back tonight, they've done it in a lot of other aspects. And special teams for us tonight has really, really hurt us. Fake punt, return, a lot of different things. So we have fought, and we'll continue to do so. Hopefully, here the last 11:48, down 28-6.
Here's the kickoff from the 40. And that one going to be fielded around the 20-yard line.
Drew Fisher.
Drew Fisher will bring it back up to the 35.
We'd have probably been better off. I think that was angled out of bounds, and we would have maybe been better off to let that one go out of bounds. Instead, we about broke our hand trying to catch that knuckleball.
Yep. Jalen Sharps, he scored that last touchdown, right? That's one.
Yes, sir.
We'll make sure I put that down.
Yeah,
he is number 4.
That is, yes, correct.
Okay.
So, 19-yard touchdown.
Yep. 11:41 to go here in the football game. This fourth quarter brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Jamison Bowie taking the snap and hands it off. They go up the middle.
Shirley for 2.
That was Ryan Shirley to the 37-yard line.
Wimberly has accounted for all their touchdowns in one way or the other. He's ran for one, he's caught one, and he's thrown the other 2. So he's really picked up the slack in the absence of Lavelle Wright.
Yep.
Be interested to see next week if he's back and what that injury was. It was kind of an undisclosed injury.
Withrow goes in motion left. Bowie looking left. Pass is going to be caught on the far side of the field and out of bounds around the 45-yard line. That was Is it good enough for a Zaxby's first down? I believe it is.
Gain of 9 by Miley, another first down.
For a first down.
It's a long pass from one hash mark all the way over to the opposite sideline.
Yeah. (28-6), North Hardin here with 10:35 to go in the football game. Murphy, Withrow, Miley. 3 of the seniors on the Barren County Trojan football team, the wideout spots. Bowie throws to Murphy. Good catch, and another Zaxby's first down at the 37, maybe the 36-yard line. Corbin Murphy.
17. Murphy's caught 2, 1 for 25, 1 for 17. I like that play. I wish we would have ran it about a series earlier. And it might not have set up as well as that or turned out as well as that, but still a positive gain back into North Hardin territory.
Yep. Trojans get lined up. Miley goes in motion left. Snap to Bowie. Hand off to Shirley off left tackle. And
Shirley on the carry.
not sure if he got anything. May have picked up a yard to the 36.
I think they'll give him forward progress for the 1.
Second down and 9 for Barren County.
Ryan will be sore in the morning. 13 carries, 36 yards and a catch, and he's taken hard hits on all of them.
Second and 9 for the Trojans of Barren County. 3 receivers out to the left side. Bowie fakes the handoff. A little short pitch coming to the left. And may have got a yard to the 35.
Yeah, that was Allen. Bring up 3rd and 7. Got 1.
3rd and 8.
Bowie had some pressure coming off his blind side, and he had held on to that one about 2 more seconds. He wouldn't have been able to get rid of it.
Trojans take a little more time.
Yeah.
Murphy and Miley on the near side. Allen, Withrow left. Shirley in the backfield with Jamison Bowie. Miley goes in motion and stops and comes back. Here is the pass that is going to be caught by Shirley. Broke a tackle and taken down at the 30, maybe the 29-yard line. It's going to be short of a first down of about 2 yards.
I'll give him 5.
Be 4th and 2 at the North Hardin 29.
It's a must get.
Trojan fans. 4th and 2.
We've done a lot of different things in this scenario tonight. Ran Wildcat, different things, but looks like Jamison's back there and see what we do.
Bowie. Well,
yeah, we tried to draw him off sides. Right. We even put Corbin in motion.
So the Trojans take a timeout. This is the People's Bank timeout. The People's Bank, your local community bank working for you. We'll do a Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Let's see if I can get it to pull up here. Allen County Scottsville leads Franklin Simpson at halftime. That's in the Class 4A playoffs, 28-14. Bowling Green in 5A leads Greenwood 21-7 at the half. In Class 3A, Glasgow 34, Adair County 6 at halftime. In 5A, South Warren 28, Christian County nothing at halftime. Last report, Meade County was leading Central Hardin 14-3. That was in the third quarter.
It's 21-3, end of 3 now.
So Meade County starting to pull away from Central Hardin.
I'm sorry, just 5 minutes to play.
Okay.
All right. What we do here on 4th down.
Yep, big play right here. 4th and 2.
Back Wishbone.
Back to Wishbone. Got is that Bradshaw back there?
Yep, he got the carry.
And did he push it across? He's still going. He's still going. He's still going. He's taking several with him. Oh, my.
Wow, Donovan.
You talk about some power running right there. He took it down to the 20-yard line with about 4 or 5 North Hardin Trojans hanging on to him.
Donovan was hit at the line of scrimmage, which was the 29, and he didn't stop going until he got inside the 19. So we'll give him a hard-earned 10-yard gain. Good job by Donovan. Great kid.
He will be back next year.
Yeah. I have a feeling
Back 2 more years, actually.
Yeah, just a sophomore. I have a feeling he'll see several more carries the next 2 years.
So Zaxby's first down for Donovan Bradshaw. Bowie hands it off. Trying to bounce to the left side. It's Ryan Shirley. And he may have got a first down.
He did.
I think he got it down to the 9-yard line, maybe the 8. He's on the far side of the field.
Gage Allen was trying to get out in front and block for him, and Ryan knocked him over with with the North Hardin player trying to tackle him. A forward gain. Went from the 19 down to the 9, so right at 10-yard gain.
Another Zaxby's first down for Barren County.
I wouldn't hesitate here to give it to Ryan and see if he can, in our offensive line, who's got a great push the last 2 times, can get another one.
And Bowie had to bobble. Oh, he's in trouble. There's a flag on the play. The throw is going to be intercepted. And breaking free, getting up to the 15, to the 20, 25. Another tackle missed. We'll get it to the 30. Another tackle missed. 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, and in for the touchdown.
North Hardin, Lamafa, about 100-yard interception.
That was back almost at what, the 2-yard line?
Yeah. And I mean,
the Trojans could not wrap him up.
50, 40, 30.
It would have come back. We had a hold, but
3, 2, 1. Touchdown!
that's completely deflating. He ran zigzag all over the field, and all of our kids had a shot at it, but I don't know why we went away from the run there. I would have tried to reward Ryan and maybe even Donovan and try to punch that one in, and we go to the air and threw it right to North Hardin under a little bit of pressure. That one's a backbreaker. I mean, 28-6 is hard to come back from, but you can just see the deflation all over the field there. So,
Devontae Lamafa. That was is that 98 yards? Is that what you had it?
yeah, I mean, it was right there at the goal line. Hard to see. We'll say 98.
And now Logston will try to keep his string of boots through the air and through the uprights, and it is good. 35-6. And that is probably going to do it with 5:33 still to play. A big backbreaker for Barren County.
And it'll be a situation where the score will be a little misleading of how well I think we played, but in another sense, it's just shows you how good North Hardin is.
Yeah. One of the reasons why they're number 2 in the state behind Louisville Trinity. And playing without Lavelle Wright.
Chad, that's a little hard to watch from the field perspective and even the coach's perspective, I'm sure, down there. You see your kids giving that effort and just can't bring him down.
Guys, that's a 99-yarder. He caught that right on the goal line, and that's a backbreaker.
Definitely.
But, it's just, yeah. you know that was it there. We probably wasn't coming back 28-6, but you hate to get away with that play right here on the 9-yard line. We moved it pretty well, so that's tough luck.
Yeah. And that kick is going to bounce, and is it going to be picked up at the 5?
Yeah, had to pick that one up.
Gavin Withrow. And he's going to be tackled right around the 4, I guess.
I think it was.
Or to get to the 5.
Barren County will take over first 10.
Was that
Drew Fisher. Drew Fisher.
Yeah, 3 and 5. Fisher's 5.
That was a perfect kickoff that pinned you in the left corner there, right in between the 5 and the goal line. You had to pick it up, or North could have just walked in with a touchdown.
Right.
And by the time you picked it up and went east-west instead of north-south, they were all over you, and we'll have terrible field position at the 5.
Very unfortunate. Had a lot of mistakes tonight that's led to North Hardin touchdowns.
We have tried some things. I will say we've tried to keep North off balance, trying some things, and had some weeks to put in some different things.
Barren County taking their second time out with 5:29 to play here in the ball game, with North Hardin leading 35-6. We invite you to stay tuned. We'll have the CPC Commodities post-game report. Also try to get some coaches' comments from Coach Jackson Arnett following the game, brought to you by McDonald's. And we'll also take another look at the Coca-Cola scoreboard before we go off the air tonight. Some of the other games going on around the area in playoff action. 2-104 the score every Monday at 4 o'clock for the Brown Sports Bag, as James Brown and John Butler discuss high school and college sports and interviews with coaches and other special guests. It's every Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Brown Sports Bag on 104 the score. It's 1st and 10, and we're not going anywhere with that one. Just got
stacked up
there at the 4-5 yard line.
Tried to get out of the shadow of the end zone, and I think Shirley carried it for nothing there. No gain.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 5 with 5:05 to play.
Shirley will be back next year. Probably be a running back. Obviously, will contend for a starting spot on the basketball team when we start back in January. He'll need a couple weeks off to recover from the night.
It's probably good if they're going to get a little break here between football and basketball.
Usually you go literally from one to the next.
To it. Yep.
Friday when your season ends, you go Monday to basketball practice.
Right. Bowie hands it off. And
again, Shirley, no gain.
Not much there. Again, brings up 3rd down and 10.
Warren's got several kids that play basketball.
I know.
And
a lot more this year than usual.
That's correct. Corbin and I'll miss some. Corbin and Aiden and Gavin, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Corbin, Aiden, Gavin, Ryan. That's 4. And there may be another one or two.
I'm sure there's some underclassmen, too, that we're just kind of talking about the ones that will mainly contribute on varsity.
Well, they actually gave him a yard on that one. 3rd down and 9. Bowie in trouble. There's a fumble in the end zone. Wow.
Got stripped.
And a touchdown for North Hardin. Who was the number? I couldn't see it.
20. Jordan Moore, it looked like to me.
Jordan Moore.
Recovered by Moore in the end zone.
It's our 4th turnover of the night. That one directly leads to a turnover. The interception just led to a touchdown. I'm sorry. So trying to make a play, didn't have much time. Fumble, turnover, touchdown, North Hardin.
Yeah. And the extra point try coming in for Caden Logston. And that one is going to be good. And so it's now 42-6, and that will start a running clock with the remaining 3:55 to play.
This game was not a running clock game.
No.
And it very quickly morphed into it. You give the number 2 team in the state, an undefeated team with athletes. They see that opportunity in front of them, and they have just jumped on it and put the pedal on the floor. You'll see a lot of their second string guys now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they've scored their last 2 touchdowns in
a minute and a half,
and their quarterback hasn't even touched the ball. They're both defensive.
And you look at all 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. The first one came on a fake punt. The second one came on an interception. And the third one, just now, fumble recovery in the end zone.
Yeah. Well, the fake punt set up the touchdown.
Yes, it set it up, yeah. Because they got it down to the 2-yard line. High end over end kick. Getting under it is Miley. Bringing it up the far sideline. And he'll be tackled out of bounds around the 30
and a couple there.
33.
Miley's return.
You look at the touchdowns, the defense, really,
First and 10, Barren County.
you can't put on the defense all 7 touchdowns, can you? Or 6 touchdowns.
6.
2 defensive and a couple, backed right up against the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say. Hard to say those are defensive miscues.
Down to 3:10 to play.
Looks like our starting offense is still out there.
Yep. 35 is what it is, but it's 36 in basketball.
Bowie faked that one.
Yeah, and pickup of about 2 on the play. Be second down and 8 for Barren County.
2, second and 8. Timeout, Barren County.
Barren County will take their last timeout. With 2:36 to play here in the football game, it's North Hardin 42 and Barren County 6. Coca-Cola scoreboard. Open a Coke and enjoy the game. Lots of scores coming in, but we may get over early so as we start at 6:30 Central Time, most of these other games will not be over with. Into the third quarter. In Class 2A, it's Metcalfe County 34, Monroe County 6. In Class 5A, 9:57 to go in the third. Bowling Green 28, Greenwood 7. Into the third in Class 4A. Warren East 19, Russell County 7. And last report I had at halftime, Glasgow 34, Dare County 6.
Meade County's beat Central 21-9, so looks like Meade will come here next week to North.
Yeah. All right, back to action with 2:20 to play. Snap to Bowie. And I mean, you talk about defense collapsing on you quickly.
I think we've got some new kids
Shirley
out there.
Barely got the football in his hands before he got knocked down. Who we got in there?
Actually, looks like our second string of guys out there.
Okay, let's try to pick up the numbers, names.
6 is going to be your quarterback.
6 is Colin Rogers, a 5'7" freshman.
70, 41, 75. No, that's a lot of numbers there.
41
Yeah.
is Brooks Browning. 75 is Matthew Stone.
70.
And trying to see who ran the football.
We'll get the ball carrier real quick for you.
Get about
28.
off the stack.
It's Cash Moore on
Cash
the carry.
Moore is a freshman.
Cash, no gain.
So brings up 4th down with 1:18 to play. Ball at Barren County's own 32-yard line.
Gonna keep it here.
And coming to the near side. On the run. Getting pushed out of bounds. Colin Rogers. Ball carrier.
Didn't get any blocking there on the right side to get out in front of him, so Rogers will lose a couple, and we'll give it back to North Hardin.
They get one play, and that'll be it. They'll just take a knee. That's all they need to do. "30 seconds left. And I think they'll snap it to Wimberly, and he'll just take a knee, and that'll be it.
Yeah. He's got to snap it once, but
Yeah. Down to 10.
they might not make him, even though he should have. So we'll see if he does.
Down to 3. Down to 2. Down to 1. That's it. North Hardin will advance to the second round of the Class 6A football playoffs. They'll host Meade